Good evening. A deadly pedestrian collision on the Trans-Canada Highway has taken the life of a 40-year-old woman from Lloydminster. Indian Head RCMP say the collision involved a semi at Wolseley, Saskatchewan. Highway number 1 was closed for a brief period of time, but has been reopened. The name of the victim is not being released at this time. Officers are still investigating. A young man from Saddle Lake Cree Nation is facing a sexual assault charge. St. Paul RCMP and the Edmonton Serious Crimes Branch say the incident happened early Friday morning on the Saddle Lake Cree Nation northeast of Edmonton. The female victim was taken to hospital and later released. Police have charged 22-year-old Lawrence John Quinney. The investigation is ongoing. The Lloydminster exhibition is getting some major upgrades thanks to a donation from the Alberta government. Richard Starke was on hand last night as he presented a check for $75,000 from the Department of Agriculture and Rural Development. It's all part of the province's Agricultural Initiatives program.
Specifically, that program is for agricultural societies to do improvements on their infrastructure, on their buildings.
Starke says the exhibition will work on upgrading their security systems and also installing more energy-efficient lighting. It's only a couple of months until Lloydminster heads to the polls as the city prepares to elect a new mayor in October. Candidates can officially start to submit their nomination papers to the city clerk's office next Tuesday. To apply for mayor, you must have 25 voter signatures, while those applying for the open Catholic school board spot will only need 10. Each candidate also has to give a $100 deposit. Nomination papers can be found at City Hall, the Lloydminster Catholic School Division office, and on the city website. The deadline for nominations is September 11th. Now that fall is around the corner, post-secondary students in the border city are looking towards the new school year. The Service Credit Union is now accepting applications for the Young and Free Scholarship Program. This year they are awarding $1,000 scholarships to 30 students studying in Alberta. The scholarships are open to those that are 17 to 25 years old, live in Alberta or Lloydminster, and have a Service Credit Union account. To apply, you must have a minimum 70% grade point average and submit a YouTube video or an essay describing your most significant life lesson, how it's changed you, and how you'll use it to influence your future. For more details, you can visit youngfreealberta.com. One family that traveled through our border city this week is hoping to raise funds in order to help underprivileged youth in Costa Rica. The money raised will go towards a skateboarding program the family runs in San Jose to give guidance and support to children. The Hildebrand family has been working with children in Costa Rica for the past 10 months and explained how they use skateboarding as a way to better the children's lives.
So the people are very poor there, and we started doing a weekly program there where we come in and we skate with the kids, and we're developing leaders in that community to continue so that they will skate with the kids and continue.
Hildebrand, who has been involved in the skateboarding world for over a decade, says they have already seen a positive effect with the youth that have participated in the program.
We're seeing kids that have kind of lost hope and quit school and are making poor life choices. And through us being there and developing a skate program and them seeing that there is hope.
Kyle joins me now. So bats were swinging and balls were flying at the Legion Ballpark this weekend.
Yeah, we were down there. It was a very nice day today. It was all in support of the Laurie Craven Memorial Slow Pitch Tournament. As Nair Manisa reports, the sport is bringing family members, friends, and strangers all together in a show of support in the battle against cancer.
Well, hundreds came out to Legion Ballpark in support of Laurie Craven, who was such an avid and passionate slow pitch player.
Very, very competitive ball player. But off the field, Laurie was probably one of the nicest people you ever want to meet. And that's why this tournament has grown so much, because Laurie was that type of person.
This year marks the 12th annual Laurie Craven Memorial Slow Pitch Tournament. Now, it all started when Laurie was diagnosed with cancer 12 years ago. Her family and friends wanted to help her out financially. So every year they hold this tournament to give back to new families going through this same battle.
All the money that we raise in this tournament goes directly to the families that we have this year. There's no middleman, there's no whatever. Every dollar we raise goes to our recipients every year, and it all comes from the heart.
For Mackenzie Bender, she came all the way from near Edmonton to play in honor of her aunt who passed away from the disease.
Everybody needs a little help, and with us who are fortunate enough to have our good health and everything, to give back a little bit to the people who can't afford it or are struggling, that's what means the world to them.
While most of the money was raised before the event began, thousands of dollars was brought in just half an hour through a few spur-of-the-moment live auctions.
Sold $650.
This head shave alone brought in a few $1,000s.
Every ball team here has been affected by somebody who's had cancer, life-threatening disease, whatever the case may be. And it's just, when we present these checks in a week or so, it is just the most heartwarming feeling you'll ever have.
Every year the tournament is dedicated to someone, and this year's tribute was to Devin Sagan.
Over the past 11 years, more than $400,000 has been raised at the Slow Pitch Memorial Tournament, and officials are hoping to beat last year's total of $85,000. And of course, the money raised this year will go towards 5 families who have members battling cancer. Reporting from the Legion Ballpark, Nara Manisa, Newcap Sports.
Well, after a season of chuck wagon racing, it all came down to this. The final day of the CPCA Finals went this afternoon with the top 4 drivers in the SIGA Pro Tour standings going head-to-head. The Canadian title, the GMC truck, and the cash on the line. Todd Baptiste hoping to bring home the title for the injured Jamie Laboucaine, while Vern Nolan is looking to make it back-to-back championships after winning one last year. Brian Laboucaine looking to make a CPCA best 7th Canadian title, and BJ Carey, the #1 ranked driver, heading in looking to make up for last year and bring home the hardware.
For many years. And BJ. There's the horn, and the Westridge GMC Championship heat has begun. To the outside goes Todd Baptiste with horsepower. To the inside, BJ Carey, Aztec Safety. Now in behind him, the Rapid View Rocket, Vern Nolan, Bob Jack, Sheet Metal got some running ground. Brian Laboucaine sandwiched in the middle with Sidekicks Express and Dabco Welding trailing the pack. BJ Carey, the Lloydminster Lion King, he's driving him down. Got the lines all extended. Aztec Safety, he's a length and a quarter ahead, and now Vern Nolan, the Rapid View Rocket, Bob Jack Sheet Metal, he's pounding at him with every stride as they glide into that 3rd turn, and here they come to the wire. BJ Carey, Aztec Safety, headed to the wire with his wheels on fire. They're not going to catch the Lloydminster Lion King. He gets the PWM finish line. Vern Nolan, Bob Jacks, Brian Laboucaine, a horse length ahead of Todd Baptiste with Jamie's Old Sea Powder River Sales, and that's a wrap on the hottest heat of the year.
Our 2013 21st anniversary Westridge GMC CPCA Dash for Cash champion is, you ready? Mr. Vern Noble. Vern Nolan. Yes, sir. Vern Nolan, congratulations.
Thanks to my sponsor, Bob Jacks. Very much. We've been together for, I think it's 11 years now, and these guys just keep supporting me down the road. And my boy, Brad's out riding for me this year, and Dale, they done a heck of a job. My brother Mick, all year with us there, and they're just a super crew.